Hey, Shalom Markin, this is Kama Kapash from GMS London, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chakadash. Want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom out there to the whole for wallet pushing his truth and not sincerity. Back in with another video, and this lesson is inspired by a conversation I was having with one of the brothers, recently, and I thought it could be useful for your other brothers out there, younger brothers maybe, that feel frustrated from time to time with operating in this world, man, right? And you feel like you're doing everything right. You feel like you got this down to a T kind of thing. You're doing the work. You're a man of the Lord, right? You're studying, you're doing your videos and whatever, and even you've been up on game about things in the world. You know things in the world because this truth doesn't just expand our minds in the scriptures. It expands our minds in all walks, right? All knowledge, right? You start learning about different things and whatever. And so, you think you know things, and you might do. You might know things in this world, but shit just don't seem to play out like you expect it to, or how it should. Even though you be given the signs, or you've done your due diligence and all these kinds of things here, and it just seems like you don't understand why it ain't working, and you have to remember this, right? This is not our kingdom. Okay, we are still in the hand of our enemies, right? This is Satan's world. This is, and we're not here to prosper. Okay, we're not here to have everything our way. Okay, we're still under the curses. Okay, so to speak, right? We're not in our own kingdom, so things are not going to play out how we would like it all the time. Now you might get times where things do go right. The Lord is blessing you, helping you to do certain things and whatever, and things are working. But there'll be other things that you don't necessarily understand like that. For there's no logical or carnal reason why this thing has turned out the way it did, or whatever the case may be. But you have to remember, man. Like I said, Satan's out here doing his job. He's here to frustrate us. We're here to be frustrated, right? Because if everything was going our way, we wouldn't need the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So, don't feel surprised, or don't be surprised when shit ain't working right. Okay, it isn't always gonna go right. Most times it's not gonna go right. Okay, so like I said, you could be all knowledgeable in this field, that field, and but shit, this still don't work. You know, so yeah, don't get too frustrated, because you have to remember, you have to understand that this is just our lot. This is what we're supposed to be dealing with. All right, so don't get too frustrated. Just know that this is not our world. This is not our kingdom. Okay, and that what we're really in this for is to attain a better kingdom, to be rulers in our own kingdom, right? To be righteous, because we live in a world that is not righteous, right? So although you might get frustrated with the world, and some brothers, brothers, mate, and ex brothers, right? People that get so frustrated to the point where they give up on the truth, because it feels like it's hindering them in some type of way, right? Just remember, man, there's nothing wrong with this truth. Okay, but the world, there's everything wrong with this world. You know what I'm saying? It's the world that doesn't act right. Okay, we're here doing the best that we can. Living a life of righteousness to the best that we can. But it's the world that's not right. So things don't work out. It's the world, man. Right, and we're just not really a part of it. Okay, we've been taken out of the world, right? As the scriptures say. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it, right? So I want to start here in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 20. Right, and this is the curses, right? This is what our people are under, right? And we're still not in that new covenant yet, so we're still feeling the effects of this, So verse 20 says, the Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke. Vexation is frustration, annoyances, right? Things that make you irate, and living in this world is going to do that. Okay, witnessing and seeing things that happen. Someone get you apply for a job, or whatever, or promotion, or whatever the case may be, and some dickhead gets it instead of you, and this guy's a certified dickhead, incompetent, and all kinds of things. But this man gets it, and you can't understand why. Things like this. You know, the girl that was on you, she was, she chatting very nice to you, and then she just go cold on you, and then you don't get the box and all that kind of stuff. Things are just here to frustrate us, man. Like there's like a consistent carrot being dangled in this world, right? And you think you're onto something, that'll help you in somehow, some way, moving in this world, and it just remains dangling. You don't ever reach it. You don't ever get it. You know what I mean? And there's only so many times you're gonna dangle the carrot in front, you know, before you say like fuck that shit. Yeah, keep it. I don't want it that badly. But that's what this Edomite's world is. It's always this Esau's world is always tempting you to do different types of things and whatever. And sometimes you just gotta say fuck it, man. You're just taking the piss out of me at the end of the day. Satan's just there having a laugh, you know. And so you might decide to abandon whatever it is that that he was doing, or whatever the case may be. You know. But like I said, some people it drags them out of from being spiritual, man, and draws them into the carnal, being frustrated, not getting their way, and things things how they want it. Right, so you have to be careful, man. Right, don't let it. Don't let Satan pull you to the point where you're so frustrated that you just, you're bugging out now. You're blaming the truth, blaming blaming your brothers, blaming them, the elders and apostles, right? Because your life's hard. Your life's supposed to be hard, mob. It's supposed to be difficult. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to man up with certain shit and deal with it, right? But like I said, we're under the curses, so don't expect things to go your way all the time like that. All right. So again, the Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thy hand to do, or unto for to do, right? Until thou be destroyed, until thou perish quickly because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me, right? So we have to remember we're being punished, right? We're in captivity right now. So things are not always going to go our way, okay? So yeah, but, there's mercy. The Lord give us mercy and bless us in certain things, right? So He might grant us, some success in some things that we do. But you'll notice, you'll look around and you'll see these other Jake out here, and it's like the Lord's blessing them more. Right? They're doing things, they're talking about this and that, and they got the gal them, they got this and that, car this, and all different types of things, and they're talking to you. Oh yeah, you should do this. Why are you running like this? You should do this and do that. But you might be like, oh okay, let's give that a try, and it don't work for you. It was working for that dude, but it ain't working for you. But you're doing the same things. It should be like that, man. Because he's blessed in this world, because he's under the vibration of Satan, right? Because this is Satan's world. Right? When we're in this truth, man, things don't work the same for us, man. Right? It don't work the same. Right? It's Job chapter 9, verse 24. So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? So this earth is in, beginning with it's Esau's world, right? But all these people that he's ruling over are under his vibration. Okay, in this wicked sense, right? And Psalm 73 verse 12 says, behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world, they increase in riches, right? So the more wicked you are in this place, man, the better you're going to do in this world, man. If you not, you don't know nothing about Yahweh Shem Yahushai, do anything that's, in line with the scriptures, then you're going to go far in this world. You can go far, and you want to do all kinds of wickedness. This is why Esau's on top, because he's doing the most. Right, all kind of witchcraft and sacrifices and all kinds of shit. Right, but the closer you are to doing all of that, right, the greater you're going to be in this world. Right, but obviously for men like us in this truth, man, that's way far and beyond. We would go. We want to go. You know what I'm saying? So we're not even going to get closer to anything up towards the upper echelons. And even guys, you look at. We would say Jay-Z. Jay-Z was the first one that pops into our heads, right? But these so-called celebrities, Jake celebrities, they're still on a fucking low level compared to these Edomites, right? Because they're kept down, right? But that's as far as you're gonna go, right? But you have to sell your soul for all that shit, man. Okay, and do all this wickedness, and we're just not prepared to go there because it's not right. It's not righteous, man. It's wicked, right? It's not pleasing to the Heavenly Father, man. Right, and that's who we were focused on, serving first, right? Yahweh Shem Yahushai, doing what's right in his eyes, and his, by his word, So, but when you're not, these other Jake that are out here not really concerned about the word, right? So they're prepared to go to different lengths that we're not prepared to go to, So they're gonna prosper more than us, man. In Psalm 73 verse 3 says, "For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked," right? So I know it can be frustrating, you know other dudes, and you're out here struggling from at times, and you see Jake around you, people you might work with, or whatever the case may be. Jake, or you up on the fucking social media. So I ain't on fucking social media because it's just a place full of madness. But you get some useful information. I know bro's posting up different information articles all the time and stuff. But it's like, if you're one of those ones, you're a bit of a socialite, and you're paying attention to what this person's doing and that person's doing, bro. Yeah, it's gonna vex you, just like it vexes other people in the world that are not doing so good. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got time to watch nobody. I don't give a shit. But things like that. We're like, well, as I'm doing the same thing that guy's doing. You might, working. I don't know. Be doing certain things or whatever to make your money, or whatever the case may be, and some person doing it, or you tried something and it just didn't work out. But this low life or whatever, you say these, know certain people, they're just fucking low lives or whatever, and they getting all the success. Again, this is not our world, man. This is not our kingdom. Okay, we're not here to prosper like that. Let me grab this. It's John chapter 15, verse 19. I quoted this earlier, right? It says, "If you are of the world will love his own. But because you are not of the world," right? We're not of this world. So we don't get the same benefits as the people in the world. They get to, enjoy this place because it's more beneficial to them, because they're into the whole wickedness scene, right? Because you're not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you, right? Things don't work out the same for us, man, because we're not prepared to do what they, prepared to do what they want to do, Right, let me grab this in Micah chapter 2, verse 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Right? So again, this place is not our rest. This is not where we're gonna find glory and happiness and peace of mind. It's just, this place is not for that. Okay, we're here to have that sense of frustration and struggle, right? So that we can always be reminded that we need salvation. Okay, if you got it too good in this world, man, are you really thinking about the Lord's coming? Guys like Alazar and Nate, these men aren't really thinking about that. Okay, they're doing all right now, and so the Lord can they can put off that day. They're not concerned if the Lord comes tomorrow or 1,000 years from now. It's no difference to them, man, because they're all right now. Whereas us, we want to be out here now. Okay, we've had enough. We're fed up. We're tired. You know what I'm saying? We want to see this place destroyed. We're sick of seeing the wicked around us. Okay, like righteous Lot vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. We're sick and tired of this place, man. Okay, so we want to get out. Okay, so we're not looking, you're not looking at anything in this world that we want to, keep or maintain or to prosper in. We don't want it. Okay, we'd rather this place just be destroyed so we can obtain the kingdom. And I ain't gonna worry about fucking going to do work for Esau. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna worry about that shit. Paying him fucking taxes and all kinds of shit. He just popping up the taxes, popping up the prices for everything. You know what I'm saying? Just squeezing you more and more. We don't want that shit. All right. So again, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with soul destruction. Right. So if you try and play that game, right, it's only gonna get you destroyed, man. It's gonna get destroyed with the rest of these other Jake out here, and the rest of these people, man. All right. And that's why we got to be kingdom minded. Okay, to focus on the kingdom. Okay, but we all should know that was never going to be an easy walk. Let's see. This is a good one. Ezra chapter 4, verse 4, right? And this is when we was given credence to rebuild the temple by King Cyrus, right? And we got permission to go do it, right? So when we went back to start building it, okay, we had these heathens, troubling us, man, as it says, right? Frustrating us, right? And so that's like here in this world, man. We're here trying to do what we need to do in this world, man. But Satan's always out here, trying to frustrate our purposes or things that we're trying to do. Okay, on all levels. All right, so don't be surprised about, like I said, when things don't work the way you planned it or that you hoped it would go, because that's just the nature of the battle right now, So let me read this in Ezra chapter 4, verse 4. So then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Judah and troubled them in building. Right? So there's always someone trying to prevent us from doing what we're trying to do. Right? Whether it be in the world, or whether it be, in this truth, wherever it is, okay, there's always something trying to prevent us. Right? So, and hired counselors against them to frustrate their purpose. Right? So again, Satan is set against us to frustrate our purpose. So, take it on the chin. Shit don't work out, so be it. So what? Move on. Okay, don't worry about it too much, man. Just move on. Keep at it, Because first and foremost, man, this is about, our lives are about this truth. All right, so what if something doesn't, come off in the world, that you try to do? So what, man? Okay, as long as your head's in the game, right, everything's going to be all right. Don't let Satan frustrate you too much. Okay? It's 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 31. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. So like I mentioned before about, when you come into the street, man, we learn the scriptures, of course. We learn things, spiritual and that kind of stuff. But we also learn things about the world more. We learn how to do certain things for ourselves and, make better moves, smarter moves, about certain things and whatever. You grow in wisdom, right? You learn about people better, how to navigate people better, just like King Solomon, he learned a lot of stuff, right? He grew in wisdom, and so we use that wisdom from time to time, man. But just because it's wisdom, right? Just because you have this knowledge of something doesn't mean that necessarily it will work the way you intend it to. Right? Because like I said, this is Satan's world. He got his own game, his own rules, and he likes to bend them from time to time. So what you think is like, a guaranteed thing, probably, might not work out that way. Regardless of all the research you did and the studying you did about it, or whatever the case may be, whatever you think right? Because this world don't operate right. It don't operate the way it's supposed to. Okay, there's something wrong with the world. The world don't operate like it's supposed to. Everything's out of whack here. Okay, it's not you that's the problem. Okay, it's this world that's the problem. It's not the truth or the scriptures that's the problem. It's the world that's the problem. Right? But certain men that are weak in their faith, man, they start being frustrated at the scriptures, at the word. Start blaming the word for things, because they think it's they think that's the limiting factor. The truth is not the limiting factor. It's the world, because the world ain't acting right, So be frustrated with the world. That's where your energy's supposed to be directed to, at the world, because the world is fucked. Which fuels that desire for this place to be destroyed. So you can want to get the hell out of here. Right? That's where your frustration should be directed. Because it ain't right. Same way the Most High was at the beginning, right? When he brought the flood. My mind's going on a blank. should help. Right. Yeah, so like I said, Genesis chapter 6 verse 11 said the earth was also corrupt before the Most High. This earth is corrupt. Yeah, right. Right, so what did the Lord decide to do? Destroy it. You know? Why have I lost my place? Yeah. So the earth was also corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. Right? And then God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. All right? So, you know, that's the answer, man. This place is not right. It's got to be destroyed, right? And this is what we're waiting for. All right? Like I said, there's something wrong with the world. Okay? Let's see here. Again, First Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Actually, we start from 6, right? Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time, right? So, you know we're going to get a reward, right? We just have to be patient about it. And yeah, shit might not work out for you from time to time on this side of things. Okay, but it's okay. That's all right. It's okay. Keep soldiering on. You know what I'm saying? Verse 7, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Right? So, like I say, the Lord, I said, vent your frustration. Tell the Lord how the fuck this place is, man. You want to get out of here. Because, your prayers, get carried, man. Right? And brought before the Heavenly Father. Right? We know he's going to make good on his word. Okay? So be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, right? And so there's different levels of, attacks that, Esau or Satan would deploy. Not everything is like, he's trying to get you out the game shit, but he slowly grinding at you, grinding away at you. Like I said, frustrating your purposes. So we have to be mindful of these things, man. Like anything that happens, and it's not how I expect it to be, man. It's just Satan, right? And once you know that, man, you're a little bit like, they know there's nothing deep about it, in the sense that, why this and why that? Why no? It's just Satan. This is what he's supposed to do. I ain't got to sit there and deliberate for bare long, why this happens. And you might think about it a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's fruitless, because if you're thinking on the carnal level, you don't know on the carnal level, like, why is this happening the way it happened? But in the spirit, you know exactly why it happened, because it wasn't meant to be. And so the Most High either blocked you from that avenue, or whatever the case may be, or Satan's that they're fucking with you, man. it's one of the two, isn't it? And either way, it's the Most High. But when you know it's just Satan, and this world is Satan's, and Satan's just gonna fuck with you, then I don't know. For me, when I think about like that, I remain chilled. You know what I'm saying? I remain chilled, man, because that's exactly what I expect. I don't know, if that's what happened, that's what I expect. Satan's just doing his job. So I gotta do mine. I ain't gotta worry about it. I just need to, push on. That's my job. Not to be deterred by setbacks and things like this, right? But to focus and concentrate moving forward, right? That's what we're meant to be doing. Okay? Keeping your head in the game, right? So yeah, Satan's always around doing shit. It's 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. It says, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you. Right? You're being tested, man. Okay, everything about us is being tested. Okay, in this case, your patience, right? Your faith, essentially. Okay, it's being tested. Right? How much can you endure? Can you endure unto the end? What's going to throw you off the rail? Can anything throw you off the rail? Well, if you're of the elect, nothing can. Right? I mean, you won't get frustrated, but it ain't going to throw you off if you're of the elect. But those that give in to their frustrations, guess what? Not of the elect. Because you care about this world too much. It's as simple as that. We're not really, we really dwell upon the things that we lose in this world, or things that don't come to be in this world for us. Okay, it's not something that should be bugging us out. You know, if something don't work, fine. You know, you tried. You know, Marks were trying. It didn't work out. Okay, on to the next thing. You know, we're moving forward here. You know. Verse 13 says, "But rejoice in as much as you are partakers of Yahweh's sufferings," right? Because again, this is not our rest, so we're gonna suffer. You know, these things are to be expected, man. It's not a strange thing. You should already know that this is the game. You know, you should already understand that this is the game, and that things, you know, just don't always work as you would like them to, you know. So, but rejoice in as much as you are partakers of Yahweh's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy, right? Because we're going to finally have our king here, right? Ruling, okay? And with that is also the inheritance that we will receive, right? All the things that we are missing, you know, missing in this world, you know, the comfort, you know, the power, the authority, things, you know, the righteousness, the peace, everything we're missing in this world, we're going to receive when Yahweh returns. Right? All we got to do is wait. All we got to do is wait, man. And don't be overly fucking ambitious. You know what I mean? Keep, be humble, man. You remain humble, man. You know, guys are trying to do too much out here, man. Trying to set up fucking mega corporations, businesses, churches, fucking hospitals, schools, fucking movie theaters. You know what I mean? The men are just doing too much. You know, just chill. Okay, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna receive our glory and all of that stuff. When Yahweh Shai, you know, returns, man. You know. Then, you know, if you wanna make a movie, if you wanna make a movie after that, then fine. You know, but yeah, you know, some people are just trying to do too much, man. You know, but hey. This is verse 14. "If ye be reproached for the name of Yahweh Shai, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of God resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified." All right, but let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Right. So the things that we suffer are not supposed to be linked to any of these types of things. Right. So when we're suffering purely because we walk in this path that we're on. Okay, we're limiting ourselves in this world because we don't want to indulge in the things that the world is trying to push upon us. To go into the ways of wickedness to succeed and to prosper and stuff. So, we're showing discipline, right? So if we're suffering, it shouldn't be because of any of these types of things. So yeah, if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify God on his behalf. Okay, that's what I want to get from that. So, anything else that I put here that might be useful right now? Is Hebrews chapter 6 verse 10 says, "For God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love." Right, so we're not forgotten about. We're not, brothers that put in the work in. The Lord's not forgetting that. Okay, the angels are making recordings every day. Right, so the Most High is aware of what we're doing. Right, and like I said, if you're truly in this thing and you're sincere, right? Okay, it means you're part of the elect, right? And this is the labor of love that you're in, and so your reward isn't going to be forgotten. Right, so we're going to receive all the things that we desire in the kingdom, right? It says, "Which ye have shewed towards his name." Show towards his name. Every time you read the scriptures, it's like Nate just can't get away from this type of stuff, man. It's just unavoidable. Like it's like we're not even trying. We just pick scriptures out, and it's always mentioning the name. The name is an important factor in all this, man. We can't stress that enough. All right. But again, for God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards his name, in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. Right? And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises. All right. So this is what we're all, working towards, man, or a part of, right? This Sirach 2 verse 4 says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state, right? So sometimes things are gonna work out, sometimes they ain't. Sometimes you're gonna be, riding higher, a little bit, and sometimes you're gonna be riding low, But we're to be able to cope with all these things, all these different estates. Okay. So for gold is tried in the fire for gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Okay, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Go not aside. Don't fall off. Right? Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Okay, we just need to be patient. That's all it is. And if you can be patient, you can be less frustrated. Because you know exactly what's going on. Like I say, it's still gonna annoy you. It's still gonna vexate you. You know what I mean? It's not like you don't have no feeling towards these things that happen. You're just numb to it all. No, you're gonna feel a type of way about it when shit happens or don't happen or whatever. Okay, but we're meant to be sober enough in the mind and spiritual enough, man, just to kind of just deal with it, and just move past it, rather than sitting there ruminating and feeling kind of fucked up by it. We ain't got time to be feeling fucked up. We need to break that shit as soon as starts trying to set itself in. We need to break that shit. The best thing we could do is just move forward. Concentrate on things that actually matter. Okay, being this word. All right. Let's see. I might close out on this, right? This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. It says, but seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Right? That should be the first thing. The first thing that we're aspiring to achieve is the kingdom. And that means, enduring to the end, doing this work, right? Teaching this, these scriptures in truth and sincerity, right? That's what that's what it is. That's what we need to be doing. That's our first thing. That's we should be aiming to do. Okay. So anything else that don't work out right, yeah, so be it. It's not the end of the world. It's not yet, but it's the end of their world. It's not ours. We're about to be be at the beginning of ours. So tell with this place, man, and all the frustration, man. It's all going to be destroyed along with it. All right. So like I said, these prophecies, man, they're apparent. They're here. Okay, they're moving. Okay, you're watching it. Right. So you can see it. Right. So this place is not got long left, man. We can leave all these frustrations behind when this place is destroyed, man. Okay, so I'm gonna end it there. Long winded, this has been edifying, and I hope this is useful. And I'll catch you boys and sisters on the next video, man. Till next time I say shalom.